So, Taihua Chung, from Tai'an, is a very wealthy state official. There was fox harassment in his home, which did not work despite repeated evictions and deterrence. He told Zhou about it, and Zhou couldn't do anything about it. There were also foxes in the eastern part of the state who lived in the homes of villagers, and they were seen as old men with white hair. The old man and the village exchanged courtesies, just like everyone else. He calls himself number 2. Everyone calls him Hu Erye. A show just happened to come to see Zhou, and the conversation mentioned Hu's strange nature. He asked Zhang to ask Hu. At that time, there was a man in the village where the chaser lived who was working as a clerk in the state office. The official Zhang asked him about the chaser, sure enough. So he went with him and threw a feast at the clerk's house. Chaser came to salute and toast in no different place than the common man. Zhang Li told Hu Su about his request for expelling the fox. I knew this very well, but I just couldn't work for you, mister. Hu Su said, my friend lives in the Tai'an on Wednesday, and he can ambush them, and I'll make you beg him. Zhang Li Daxi, thanks again and again. When Hu Chao left, he arranged with Zhang Li to have a feast tomorrow at the eastern side of the Tai'an. All the officials promised to do the same. The next day, Mr. Hu duly led Wednesday to the site. Wednesday's face was iron-like, with a curly beard and a horse-riding costume. Hu Erye told me what you mean just now, and the details are already known. He told Mr. Zhang on Wednesday, it's just that there are a lot of accomplices in this generation, and it's not easy to talk about them, and force is unavoidable. Please allow me to stay in your house and do whatever you want. Thinking about it, Zhang Li removed a fox and made another orphan, and swapped the violent for the violent, so he was hesitant and didn't dare to agree to it immediately. He was told on Wednesday, saying, don't be afraid, I'm not like the foxes, and I'm not suspicious of the fact that you live with me. Mr. Zhang agreed. On Wednesday, he was instructed to sit in the house tomorrow with his family and not to make any noise. Mr. Zhang returned home, all arranged according to Wednesday's instructions. Soon after, I heard an attack on the bayonet in the yard, and it took an hour to calm down. When the door opened, blood was spilled over the steps, which were filled with small fox heads the size of bowls and cups. Then there's the room for Wednesday's cleanup, where he's sitting, smiling and saying, the monsters have been wiped out. On Wednesday, I've been living in Zhang's house and meeting him like a guest.
Alright, this story has come to an end. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you.